Hello, everybody. I think we're live. See, some of you are in the chat already. Timon and Tom and Ted and Sherry and Jerry. BT Saws. Bacon grease 5. Bacon and chocolate pudding at an all-you-can-eat buffet.
I used to love the old country buffets. Go there and try to eat as much as I could. What was the other one with the chocolate fountain? Was that Old Country Buffet?
No.
Golden Corral.
Golden Corral, I'll say. That's one Jimmy liked. Thanks, Jeff. I can't believe I got to 5,000 subscribers. That's crazy.
Yeah, who knew?
I did not know.
She also doesn't think anyone will be on our lives. She's like, no one will probably show up.
What's up, Jason? Len? Hi,
So
guys.
I called Jerry and told him, make sure you're on so Rachel has a fan.
Right. As long as Jerry's on, I'm okay. No, I was very, very hesitant to start my own channel because I didn't think anybody would subscribe or watch. So thank you to all of you.
No one watches my channel.
It has been raining all day, Jason. Like a gross, sleety.
Enough to make you not go out there and work, but just, yeah.
And it's been foggy the whole entire day. Like it's felt at 3 o'clock, it felt like it was like almost dark. Yeah, it was crazy. I don't know why it was so dark, but then it just turned pink. Like everything had a pink hue to it, but it was super cloudy, dark, it seems like gray, awful today.
All my very few days that I get off work now because of my boss being terrible, it rains. Like it won't rain all week, and I get my 2 days off, and it rains.
Thanks, Anthony. Well, I think I got a lot of subscribers because I had a video where I picked up leaves and it just exploded. A lot of people watched that one and subscribed. So
like what, 500,000 or 600,000?
Yeah, I think it's around 600 now, close to it. Hey, PA Trapping Outdoors. Good evening, Prescott. Hi.
Joe Gilbert.
Hey, Joe. Good to see you guys.
Yeah, we haven't been live for quite a while.
We went live right before we went to Paul Bunyan show. That was the last time.
And then I went live when I was at the show in Kentucky.
Oh, yeah, when you went down there. What was that called? The Expo?
The Equip Expo.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's tough right now. We had a lot going on in the last couple of months, and with my work schedule now, it's tough because, like I said, I get 2 days off, and I work afternoons, so if I'm working, the night is shot.
Right. So we'd have to go live at like 10 a.m. So
yeah.
Or I'll have to go by myself. But he's kind of like my support,
puppy.
Support puppy over here.
I have to try not to talk too much.
Hi, Andrew. Happy New Year. Oh, boots in the grass. Oh, I'm so glad. Brooke and Reese. Hello, girls. Thanks, Mark. Mad about mowers. You've been leaving some comments lately. Thank you. I had a lot of on both of our channels. So we started posting more on Facebook, and it's been kind of the wild, wild west.
Facebook's the wild west for sure.
If we hadn't started your channel, if you hadn't started your channel, and we got kind of used to having online criticism, and then me starting my channel and already being like, I don't really care what anybody says anymore. We needed that to get to Facebook because Facebook is very mean.
The best part, though, is when they think I care. Like, I literally was in a pink onesie jumper splitting wood, and they think they're going to hurt my feelings with their stupid comments.
Yeah, see, Jason, Facebook is mean. They are mean. I don't really understand why Facebook is so mean, but I can truly say no one hurts my feelings on there, and I just laugh because I just am flabbergasted people dare leave the comments they do, and I just give sass back if that's what you're going to come with. And if you've commented something to me and
those guys get so sensitive the minute you fire back.
Well, if you didn't mean to be sassy to me and I came back sassy, I apologize, because it's hard to understand tone sometimes on comments.
Well,
but,
and when you get hit by so many negatives, then you're in the negative mindset.
well, if someone's just trying to be sarcastic or like,
Right.
funny and joke with
a lot,
me,
even though I'm one of the most sarcastic people
Right.
on the planet.
that's hard to convey if we don't have a personal relationship where I know you would say something. But I mean, I'm well aware I'm not hitting the same spot when I'm swinging that axe. No one is more mad at the fact that I can't hit where I'm aiming.
I can't hit where I'm aiming, and
I
I've
know.
done more hand splitting
I'm
than you.
like-
Not a lot by any means, but
No one understands that more than I do. Trust me.
Jesse, we want to go to that, but it is dead center. I work every single day of that expo, so unless something crazy happens, I don't know if we can make it happen. And Prescott, we're not going to talk about how long it took me to get to 5,000 versus how long it took Rachel. It's not a competition.
No, I started my channel
She
in
dusted me.
August. September, October, November, December, January. 5 months.
It took me almost a year to get 1,000.
Did it? No.
I started it in
Oh, yeah.
January,
Yeah.
and I hit it right in October.
Yeah. Well, that's okay.
Jason, I'm not sure when Bear Paw is. I would have to check, but my boss I'm supposed to be on a 10-hour schedule where I would have 3 days off every week or 3 4-day weekends in a row. And he has changed it against who even knows why, for no reason other than the union and upper management are fighting like the liberals fight Donald Trump, and they forgot about what's important, the employees. And I'm one of the employees. So I now get 2 days off a week or 2 3-day weekends instead of 3 4-day weekends. So it's really putting dampener on things, on me getting stuff done, on us being able to go places.
Yeah, 2 days flies, especially if you have to run
And no
any sort of
weekends.
errands on that.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
we don't know. We don't know what we're doing
We don't
because
know.
I don't know when I don't know.
It keeps changing. So yeah, like you've
Yeah.
already went from 8s to 10s back to 8s. So who knows if you get back on
Oh,
10s.
I'll be back on 10s for one pay period because he has to let us, and then he
Mm.
puts us right back on
Oh.
8. So
May is a long time away to be able to commit to that one. Brian Nelson, thank you. Appreciate it. Oh, well, Ted and Sherry, I think you guys are awesome too. So
see, like I am complaining about 2 days off, but I get it. A lot of people get 2 days off, like Saturday and Sunday. We don't have fixed days off, so I'll get Monday and Tuesday off, and then the next week I'll get Tuesday and Wednesday off. So I don't get a weekend off for like 5 weeks in a row.
right, which makes it really hard to plan
Yeah.
things.
So it's not a typical work schedule.
Mm-mm.
But you know what? I can retire in 4 years, so do your worst. That's what I tell them. I'm like, you want to treat me like this, the worst I've ever been treated in my life by a boss, go for it.
Well, Brian's off for 2 days. The next 2, what day of the week even is it? Tuesday. Oh, good. He has a Wednesday,
That's
Thursday.
another thing. I never know what day it is because, like I said, our days off rotate. So everyone I work with, none of us ever know what day it is. Like, I'll be like, did anyone get the mail today? And they're like, it's Sunday. Sunday? Huh? No, it's Tuesday because it's my Tuesday.
Well, today it was like 1 p.m, and he says, "Is Zachary still up in bed?"
No, he was at school.
I said, "He's at school."
I don't know, man. I don't ever know what's going on.
He's like, "He's back in school?" I said, "Yes. Yesterday he went. Today's the second day."
Jason, aren't you your own boss? You can't be complaining about that if it's you.
That's what you would do. We don't. There's no days off around here.
There is no days off. I work every day, but there's a difference between a job or career and
Yeah.
doing what I enjoy doing. So,
Well, Heath is my full-time job, and he does not give me any days off.
yeah, you get days off when I go to work. You're free to do what you want, unless I
You
have
text
some-
me incessant. Oh no, can't say that.
Sometimes on my break, I'll
Sometimes
text
on
them.
his bathroom break. No, I get told what to do all the time when you're not home.
Oh yeah, Ted, that's one of the worst spots. Like we have good bosses that I work with, but they don't get, when you got levels of management, the mid levels are some of the worst because you get it from both ways and you can't really affect change or anything. So, oh well, enough about that. It is what it is.
Sam, we didn't barely hunt at all. Heath got a deer,
An 8-point that I have passed.
but no one else
It was,
even had
yeah.
anything to shoot at.
It's been a Rachel's mom passed in October, and my dad passed on Christmas Eve.
It's been a lot. So hunting wasn't our priority.
It's just I don't have the drive to do stuff like that right now. And hunting's my passion. It has been for years, and I'm like, I just don't, I ain't feeling it, man.
No,
it's just not the year. Next year, hopefully, will be better. We got run over by a semi and then lost 2 parents on a 3-month span.
So. Yeah, it's been. You guys are lucky you're even getting videos from us most of the time.
Well, we've been doing a lot more shorts because that's what we have the time for. Because the weather and everything going on, we just tried to get out there and get some stuff, and we still got to get our work done. So I've had to do some work off camera to fill orders and whatever because they still got to get filled.
Well, yeah, days like today when it's raining, it doesn't mean we're not out there working. It just means we can't film because we don't want to ruin our equipment. And
I try to find stuff to do that's not in the rain. Firewood in the rain and snow just isn't fun. No. Even if you like doing it, that's just not fun.
Well, yeah, we just don't want anything to get all gross either. So. Do we have goals for 2026?
Brian says retirement. I can't wait. I can't retire in 2026. I can't retire till 2030, but I cannot wait. And I will never probably stop working because I can't stand sitting still, but I'll be doing what I like, And if I have a day where I don't feel like doing it, I just won't. I'll tell Rachel to go split wood.
He's like, get ready. You're going out there.
Goals for 2026. I got some. I would like to I have a project. I'm building a firewood bucking table that I was going to try to make for production. It's going to be awesome. I think it'll be hands down the best bucking table out there. The problem is it's not going to be cheap because I'm making it out of all thick, heavy duty steel. And I just don't know that there will be a market for it because of what the cost is going to be.
But
even mine building it.
Table,
so I'll have a sweet bucking table. I just don't.
You'll see it a lot.
I was trying to get them so I could bring them to market at a fair and reasonable cost. And I designed it all so that it could be palleted and shipped and easily assembled. And it's just, the cost just ran away. I never did anything like that before, so I had to try it. I got to go pick up the one I had built, my prototype, and put it together. I'm going to do that on the channel. So I'd like to get that done.
Yeah.
The simple cinch, that's been good. We got to, if you don't know what the simple cinch is, it's something I came up with from a combination of ideas. It's not some new original creation that I came up with. It's just a combination of ideas. It's not an idea
that's never been done
before.
Like
people take a bungee strap or a tarp strap and a piece of chain and hook it around logs to split. So every piece doesn't go flying. And I just modified it and made it a simpler thing called the simple cinch, where you can put it around a bunch of small logs, giant logs. You could put it around a 10-foot round if you want. You just need longer paracord. And it's got a quick, simple cinch. And if you cut the cord, you just tie it and keep going. And we've sold probably over 100 of them.
Yeah.
So that's been going good. The thing is, we're our only marketing, so we haven't put a video out for over a month with that. So it sort of dies out. So we have to get that out there again. But I don't know. I have all kinds of inventions. The thing, if you're talking about the cargo unloader thing, that I just showed people how to do it themselves. Originally, I built an adapter, and then I found a way better way that you don't need an adapter. You just got to drill a hole in your cargo unloader, load handler. So that's just showing people how to do it.
Yeah. Ted has a countdown app on his phone for when he gets to retire. Some people have apps with like Bible verses, Ted. You just are counting down.
I work with people that can tell you to the second it's on their phones. It's their screensaver because we're all so miserable. We've never been treated the way we're being treated right now.
That's funny.
2030, my birthday, with the day I turned 50, and I won't be to work before that. I'll be not feeling well or something.
Oh, our new log splitter is
being built. I actually sort of harassed Bobby today because I don't even know exactly what it is. I told him what I want, and he said, all right, I'll build you something. So I don't even know exactly what it's going to be.
Which is a funny thing because we are buying it.
Yeah.
It's not being gifted.
Yeah. I just told him how much money I had and that I could come up with more if needed. and I didn't even put a limit on the more. So but Bobby's a good guy. He's not gonna be like, hey, you owe me $50,000, because I'll be like, hey, I'm gonna go get a different.
There's just features. Bobby's always innovating. He's always trying to, like come up with bigger, better things. And so the new machine will have some of his new ideas that haven't been put on other machines yet. So we are still kind of like, what's it going to be?
And I want to ask him, but I don't, because I want to be blown away when I go to pick it up. And I think I will be.
My biggest concern is what color, because we have to choose the color.
Well, I'm sure it'll be probably red, white, and blue again, because that was awesome. Color. He didn't ask me.
Well, he's not to that point yet.
He'll probably ask you, so
right.
You better start thinking.
We're not to that point yet to do color.
Hey, Lyle, one of our top supporters and commenters. A lot of you guys are, but Lyle is one of the first to comment on every video, every post, it seems, and we appreciate that. We appreciate all of you guys. I just hit 15,000 followers today on Facebook, which is awesome, because like Rachel said, I started Facebook years ago, but then I quit doing it because people were so mean to Rachel.
Well, yeah, and he's I don't want to say a slow learner. He just takes a little bit to figure some
technology
things
isn't
out.
My jam. You can say it.
He just doesn't understand some things, and he doesn't want to take the time to learn it. So the only reason I know anything is because I have messed around and figured it out. So I'm like, you can do it. I did it. But he's like, I don't want to bother.
Listen, that is a complete waste of both of our time, because you tell me that, and then I try to do it and I waste an hour and I get mad, and then you come do it in 3 minutes. So why waste my hour?
Well,
just let you do it. And I'll drive to the bank and I'll walk inside and I'll talk to a person, and you do it on your phone.
The funny thing is, I'll be like, do you want me to tell you how to do it? Well, don't talk to me like I'm an idiot. I'm like,
just do it for me, baby. Just Wife Cloud, download it, and boom. She made my phone the most magical thing ever. I would get probably 10 to 20 calls every single day.
I don't know if you can do this on Androids.
My loan that I applied for that I never ever did. I would be laying under a truck doing an oil change, and I'm waiting for a phone call for a VA appointment or something, and my phone starts ringing. So I'm trying to clean my hands and get my phone out of my pocket. I'm out running chainsaw. I'm doing this. I'm constantly pulling my phone out, and it's always these idiots trying to give me a new home loan. I'm in underwriting, all this garbage. And Rachel made it magically send them all straight to voicemail. I never even have talked to any of them. And I just go in at the end of the day and delete them all.
Silence unknown callers.
That's magic.
That's all you got to do.
Pure magic.
If you want to know how to do it, send me a message. I will teach you, but it makes it so that it just goes straight to voicemail.
Unless they're saved as a contact.
Which it's.
So you will miss some calls you're looking for, but it's worth it, man, because
they can leave a voicemail and you can just call them right back. So it's no big deal. But yeah, the only time that I found that I had to take it off, you had to take it off for somebody calling.
I was waiting for an important call that I had to answer. It couldn't be a call back, so I had to take it off.
Or like our son, for his bank account, when he opened it, he was still a minor. So my number was the one linked to it because it was like through my account or something. I don't know. But so I think he just forgets his password when he's trying to log in online. And so then he puts in a call, but it calls my phone. And so he'll be like, I need to know the code it just sent you. Well, when you silence unknown callers, it just goes straight to voicemail, and you can't pick it up because it's an automated call. So I had to turn it off temporarily. I said, okay, do it again. Then I got the code, and then I turned it right back on because I'm not playing.
BT Saws, did you ever send us your size and address? Because there were 4 people that won shirts, and only 2 people ever sent us their size and their address. I think they put the size in the comments. But I might still have that shirt, or if not, I'll get you something. But you need to shoot me an email, hardworkingmanoutdoors.com, hardworkingmanoutdoors@gmail.com. And I need your address and what size, and I'll get you taken care of.
Right. Hey, Jerry, I could do a pink glitter. They do glitter paint.
Stop. No, Bobby ain't putting pink glitter on
it. He would.
No, he ain't. I'll pay him extra not to.
I'll just call and tell him. Yeah, I always want to have it. I want it to look cool. I want it to be sweet. So you don't want it to be the same that other people are using. There's only so many colors out there. Color combinations.
Brian's got no solicitation on his landline. What's a landline, Brian? What is this thing you speak of?
How's that work?
We haven't had a landline, I bet, in 20 years.
We had a landline when we very first got married, and it happened to be like one number off from the local Best Buy.
Oh, yes. We would get calls all the
all
time.
day long. I'd be like, hello. And they would leave them on our voicemail. It'd be like, hi, you've reached the postman's, blah, blah, blah. And they'd go, hey, I'm just calling and asking if you have, and they would leave a they would leave a voicemail on or like the answering machine, because it was still answering machines then, because it was a landline. And yeah, they just would leave it. It was so funny. So we just said,
I forgot about that.
Yeah, we were like, screw this. We are not doing it. It was so annoying. And then we had, like a newborn baby to contend with. And I'm like, the phone just keeps ringing. I'm not dealing with this.
I told Rachel I'm not going to talk a lot.
He did. He says, I'm going to have to be good and try not to talk too much.
I asked her if I'm even allowed on it, and she said I could. So.
Well, I was nervous. I haven't done a live for my channel yet. It just felt a little overwhelming for some reason. I don't know.
She gets nervous with technology, and I have to help her.
Yeah, so that's exactly it, Lyle. We called the phone company and we're like, give us a new, they wouldn't even give us a new number. They would do nothing for us. So we didn't, we just got rid of it. And then we've only had cell phones since. So my phone number, or both of our phone numbers, the area code
is from where we
grew up. But then we went off to college and it was a different area code. But we're like, no, we'll just get it there because that's probably where we're going to end up. But so now we're on the other side of the state. And, people always are confused by our area code. We're like, I've had this cell phone since I was 19 years old. Like, this has been my number. I'm not changing it now.
Yeah, and she's a realtor, so people are like, where are you from? She's like, yep, I'm right here.
Right. They'll be like, oh, I think I have the wrong number. And I was like, no.
Jerry, you better be careful letting Margie wear that hardworking man shirt. You ain't going to get it back.
You should have sent a picture. Why didn't you send a picture?
No, not one like.
She's not going to give it back. It's such a comfortable shirt.
Not one like a coworker Hannon sent. I left my hardworking man sweatshirt in his truck when we went golfing, and he sent me a picture I can never erase out of my mind.
No, there were butt cheeks in it. I think that's illegal.
Oh yeah, Lyle. I work law enforcement, and we get some calls sometimes. The best is when they call up and tell us, whoever answers the phone, because it's not even a person's number, and tell us we're going to get arrested because we have a warrant or because we haven't paid our taxes. So those are always fun calls to take at work. Mm-hmm. Or when they tell me my own agency is out to arrest me, and if I don't pay them, I'm going to jail. I'm like, I'll just hook myself up, I guess.
Well, Heath almost got by a Facebook scam.
I didn't almost get got.
Yes, you did.
No, I didn't. As soon as they asked me for information, I knew it was a trap.
You didn't. You clicked the link.
Yeah, and then I stopped.
You're like, I don't know, Rach. And you're like, can you just go on the computer and figure this out?
Yeah, and we fixed it. I'm on to them now.
The second I opened it, I go, are you kidding me? You just had to look. Because their name was like, you're going to lose monetization and your account will be canceled, is the name of their page. And then it says, recommends hardworking man. So they tag you. But so
it makes it look like you're getting a warning message.
And your notifications, you're like, why are they going to shut my page down? And you've panicked because it's Facebook, and he just started doing it.
I just started doing it.
Facebook. So he's
I've been doing it, but I just started actively doing it.
He didn't realize he was monetized on there. So for a long time, he just was like, oh, wait, what? I didn't know that. Which apparently it's really hard to get on there. I'm not monetized
It's
yet.
totally different, though. It's crazy. Like on YouTube, it's sort of like a community, a group of friends, and Facebook is just, there's no connection. You would think Facebook would be where the connection would be, right? Because it's Facebook. It's what people share their lives on. But it's like, it's just nothing.
Here's the thing. YouTube, you pretty much, I feel like you're actively pursuing like what you're going to watch on YouTube. You have a say in it. Facebook, Reels just come up as you're scrolling through your feed. And if you watch one, then it just keeps going and going and going. Like, you don't have a say. It just pops up. But I still don't understand why people have to comment, even if they don't like what they're seeing.
I don't know. They have to.
It is really easy to just scroll. It's what I do. I've never left a negative comment on someone's page.
No, I don't say. I've never what these people do. Like, I've never called anyone a name on there or anything. If I don't agree with you, if it's not like, yeah, I won't argue politics or any of that stuff. You're wasting your
that's
breath.
when you send it to your friends and say, this guy's an idiot. Check him out. You don't got to tell the guy he's an idiot.
Like, you ain't going to change somebody's mind.
Or we'll share with each other. Like, oh my gosh, look at this. Okay, that's what you do, people. You don't have to tell that person.
It is wild, though. Like, the people that leave the harshest comments, if you fire back, and we don't fire back mean things. We just try to use logic or something smart or whatever, or your mom joke. And they get so mad instantly.
Well, I know when I'm going to fire somebody up with my return comment. I was very surprised, though, that somebody told me to lick his butthole after.
Yeah, the same guy told me to bend over and lick my own. We got kids watching, but yeah, I'm like, what is wrong with this dude? Like,
well,
your mom would be proud of you, guy.
That went way to the bad part fast. I didn't quite understand that. Yeah,
and it was probably because we said we get free heat or something. Like, the littlest things make people so mad.
He didn't like that I said I didn't have to bend over when I was using my axis.
Brandon, I got your email, so we'll get that taken care of. But I got to make sure I still got a 2X. If not, I'll get some new shirts ordered and I'll get you one. Is it all right if it's not a Dyna, if it's just a hardworking man shirt, if I don't have the Dyna one still? Because I'll just buy you one that I wear. So just let me know that and we'll get you taken care of.
Yes, sir.
He sent see? He's like me. Brandon's like me. He sent the email, but he didn't put.
So hardworking man got your info.
Yeah, some other guy that thinks he's a hardworking man got it.
Oh, the girls fell asleep. They're good. We're good. At least we didn't just teach them a new insult.
How's that hyper split treating you, Jason? You went from, I believe, a champion, right? Those things, man, for a box store splitter, not just because they're fast, they're decently made, and they're so much less expensive than the competition and better, in my opinion.
Yes.
Like, I've been seeing those big county lines are up in the $3,000 price range. That to me is wild, because you can get. I don't ever like talking prices because they can change
so quick.
But an Allwood birch, I believe, is around $8,000, which that's a lot more than $3,000, but it's way more than twice the machine.
Yeah, and you can resell it for close to that. I don't think you're going to resell a county line for $3,000.
No, because county line, they're like, oh, I could get one for $2,000. Yeah, but it's not the same. But it's a county line,
What's in the jar? Vodka, that cherry, and pineapple juice, and a little bit of OJ, and then one of those little flavor squirters that is orange. That's why it's orange. Just a little mix of finishing off a couple of juices.
Oh no, you're out of wood. That's not I always say selling firewood. You can make as much money as you want to put in work. You just need a couple of key things. You need the ability to acquire wood and the market to sell wood, and then the means, obviously, to produce the wood in between.
Zach, can you get this dog, please?
Jerry, the island. So our kitchen remodel is probably 90%, 95%. Our island should be done probably within the next week or so.
The next week or two. So she's right there.
She's just barking at us.
She's just barking, honey. Yeah, so for our kitchen island, I need storage. We had like a makeshift island before we started actually finishing it out. And so I got really used to having storage in that island. And right now we just have a place filler. It's like a workbench that we got at Sears when they were going out of business. It's a butcher block top. It's perfect height. It's nice if I didn't need the storage. So
people love it. They're like, don't get rid of that. You don't need an island. Like, yes,
They're like, it looks so good. I go, I know, but that's not what I need. More function. So we went to a local place and had a quote for, to purchase custom cabinets for it. And it was over $5,000. And that didn't include the marble top that I'm going to get.
Good night, Jesse. Thanks for tuning in.
Yeah.
Appreciate all your comments also.
So there was some guy on Facebook Marketplace that builds custom cabinets, and I reached out to him, and he's going to do it for less than half the price, and I get the same number of cabinets, the same exact cabinets I wanted, and it's just, anything takes a long time. So I reached out. That was like like a week before Thanksgiving maybe, and so he just said it'd be like 6 to 8 weeks till he could get it done. So we're just waiting on that, and then we'll have to get our marble counter ordered. But I'm very excited for that because it's going to be 7 feet by 3 feet, lots of working space.
Now on the hyper split and on anything hydraulics, when it's cold like this, yeah, it takes a little bit for those hydraulics to warm up, and you got to cycle them through or let them run in cycle sometimes. And let me know how that chip drop works, because I've never done that. It's tough. Like I just posted on Facebook just a older short where we got our 20 cord load of oak logs, asking people, what they pay to get logs and whatever. And like, there's places in this world, and I don't know if people are being honest or not. One guy said he got 60 loads of oak for free or something like that, over 600 cord of oak for free. And I'm like, huh? Like, that's crazy.
600 cord.
I don't know that I believe that, but there are places where you can get good quality tree service wood. Here in Michigan, at least in my area, it's very difficult because most of the tree services make firewood, and then the stuff that's junky that they don't want to mess with, they still sell that by the dump trailer load. So every market's different, man.
Yeah. Some of you guys get lots of wood just dumped off all the time. That's nice.
Thank you, Brandon.
Thanks, Brandon. I know he's taking over my life.
Cheers! I gotta get a drink.
I'll let Rachel talk for a second.
This is literally, if you guys could hear him when we're recording videos, he doesn't stop telling me what to do. He's very bossy. And I have to tell him or give him looks. And he's like, I'm just trying to help. But I'm always like, enough. I've got this. It's very, very helpful.
You just said I'm your support animal.
I know. He is my support. But I go out there by myself plenty of times. Yeah, one of my brother's friends messaged him. Apparently he's a subscriber to Hardworking Man. And he was like, I'm looking to get a log splitter. What should I get? And I said, well, what's he want to spend? And he said, under $4,000. So the machine that we thought of was the hyper split. Like if he doesn't do wood, if this
maybe
is
a rugged made, but I've never run
right,
one, and
like,
I don't like recommending stuff we haven't run.
If he's new into it, then yeah, that'd be a great machine. And he was like, because of the price, he's like, oh, that's got to be a piece of crap. Like I don't want that. We're like, it's actually the best. That style of splitter, in our opinion, it's the best one you can get.
I say it all the time. I will bet you that those county line hyper split, the box store splitters, make probably 100 times the firewood every year that commercial splitters do, because there's millions of them out there.
Jerry says he's had to separate us a couple of times.
Jerry, you quit coming over because we changed work schedules. I haven't seen Jerry in like a year.
Jerry went out for like lunch with a couple of people from work and didn't invite us.
Yeah, thanks
we
a lot,
saw that,
Jerry. That's one weird thing, like with my job, we change schedules every year, so you can work different shifts or different hours or different locations or whatever. So you might be able to hang out with somebody all year and do all kinds of stuff together, and the next year you might never see them.
Yeah, there's some people we hung out with like all the time, and I haven't seen them in 10 years.
Yeah, because schedules change.
It's not because we don't like them or aren't friends anymore. Like if you got on the same shift, we'd go right back to hanging out. But you just don't you can't when your schedules don't line up. And you don't get weekends off.
Yeah, Lyle.
That's what happens.
I know it all depends on what's going on, because like I got a huge load of, well, not a huge load, but a couple nice 30-foot gooseneck trailer loads of real nice oak, and I almost got hickory and cherry. And it was from a tree service. It was anything they couldn't fit in their grinder. So, but it wasn't big tree service. It was great, perfect quality logs. But they went fast. Like I got 2 loads out of there and they were gone.
Hey, Jeremiah.
So they were just clearing out of school, and they're like, it's cheaper for us to give them away than to mess with them, because they had more jobs to do.
Oh, yeah. You kept going and getting trailers.
Yeah, as fast as I could.
Hope. That's another one. We are the biggest non-committal couple you will ever meet.
We've been trying to get to Hope.
We have been.
It's tough with our schedules, though.
This year we didn't go because my mom was so touch and go with her health. We didn't know if, like we didn't know if we were going to I didn't want to be stuck that far away and get the call that we had to get home. And as it was, when we were at the Paul Bunyan show, on our drive home I got the call, like, you're going to have to come home today. Like, she doesn't have long. So it was a risk even going there. And so that's why we didn't get to go to Hope. And I just wasn't willing to risk not being there with her. So this year, there's a chance. I think when is it? September?
I don't even know. I never know what day or time or month it is. I don't know anything. I don't know how long I've lived here, how long we've been married, how old I am. I don't know that stuff.
Right. Like, I feel like we are always like, yeah, we should make a point. We need to go. But there's been a couple of different things that have happened each time that it hasn't worked out. So maybe this time.
Jeremiah, that wedge you guys have come up with is slick. I think the first time I saw it was on Brian Shotliff Family Firewood, and now Jeremiah has one. I think that'll get picked up by some of these manufacturers. I know Wolf, from what I've read, Wolf Ridge says no and whatever, but it's slick. Like, it's sort of like a combo, like a four-way.
I haven't seen it. Tell me what it is.
It's like a four-way, but they put wings on the bottom like a box wedge. So it's not a box wedge, but the bottom pieces all come out nice and uniform, and it seems to be working pretty slick from the guys I've seen running them so far.
I know, Ryan. He just can't help himself. He's got a lot to say.
People are asking questions you don't know the answer to.
If we did this backwards, where it was the hardworking man one, I'd be reading all this for you, and you're not reading any of it and telling me what
I'm reading it for me. I can't do it at all. I forget what I'm doing when I'm putting my socks on.
I will say something funny has happened in our relationship is he's got hearing aids. There's a whole...
I didn't even do a dad joke there. Huh?
You would have got punched.
My daughter's boyfriend thinks I'm funny.
Yeah, he's the only one. There were a lot of, I don't want to say fights, because a fight makes it sound like it was a big thing. There was a lot of squabble, a lot of bickering. And it all had to do with his hearing. Little did we know that was the main culprit, because he gets his hearing aids. And I said the other day, we have not had like this bickering, fighting since you've got hearing aids. So what does that tell me? He was a problem.
No, you were.
No, I have not changed my behavior. I haven't changed how I talk to you. I haven't changed literally anything.
See,
the difference is you can now hear me and understand, so you don't automatically think I'm saying something mean. That was his thing. He was like, you're such a jerk. Why are you yelling at me? I'm like, I'm not.
I have not great hearing, and I have a thing called auditory processing disorder. So the word goes in my ear correctly, but by the time it gets to my brain, it changes. So I would think she said stuff that she didn't.
That I didn't. But then he would react based on that. So he'd be like,
yeah, you were being a jerk.
Yeah. So he'd be instant mad and pissy and defensive at me, like out filming. We probably have some really good footage hearing us just yell at each other. And then,
you make it sound like we hate each other.
No, if you've been married for any amount of time, you know what I'm talking about.
Well, you also have the sickness of.
And he's so much quieter now. That's exactly right.
You also have the sickness of, and all of my boys will defend me on this one.
No.
We'll be 4 rooms over with a washing machine running and a dishwasher running, and she'll be talking to us like we can hear her. We're like, you're upstairs with the door shut, and I'm doing laundry and dishes because I do all the house chores. I can't hear you right now.
Yeah.
And I can't come see what you're saying because I'm washing windows.
I just have to say, I think that fact that he couldn't hear me was the culprit. So if there are any of you out there experiencing what we were experiencing,
we offer counseling.
Go get your ears checked, because that could be an issue. And he would talk very loud. He'd be really loud. People would be like, oh my gosh, you guys are so loud. It's like, because we have to shout or he can't hear us. Well, now we can all talk normal.
John, it's wild. I'm reading comments and answering. That's why I'm talking.
Well, read his comment out loud. Can you do that?
You want me? I can't even say. I don't got my glasses.
Well, then how are you going to answer it?
Because I can read it, but it's not super
He also
clear.
got glasses too.
I do tree work as a volunteer on many miles of rail trail. I take the wood as I need it for firewood. Over the years, I haven't made a noticeable removal dent in the wood I've felled and cleared. I was reading that and going to say, it is insane when you go into a woodlot, how much timber is there. Like I'll go into an area that I'm going to clear for a food plot. And I'm like, I'll be done in no time. I'll have all these trees out of here. And like the amount of timber that's in there is insane. You don't realize the volume in a woodlot that's there. And like the downed ash that was on our property, we've owned that property, what, 6-7 years? And it was full of downed ash when we bought it. It's still full of downed ash. And I pull as much out of there as I can. Like it's limited. In the spring, it's wet. In the fall, we hunt. So I need a good winter, but it's just
where we got all that locust from. It just looked like a small little place. And how many trailer loads do we have to take out? We're not even done.
Wood, and it's still all there.
Yes, Lyle, he got kind. See, now we have a whole nother issue that is still better than the original. So his Bluetooth.
I got a solution for it now. Because I can put Bluetooth in my ear. So anytime I'm watching YouTube or anything, it's going in my ear.
No one hears it, which is great because before it would be the loudest video ever.
But I can have my phone sitting here if I'm listening to something and then they talk to me. So my idea is I'm going to put like a mail flag on my hat. So if I have a YouTube video or something, I'll flip the flag up. So they're like, can't talk to Dad.
If it's active, there'll be a little flag.
Yeah, I need a little notification flag.
So now, I mean, truly, I've had to be conditioned. It's like your dogs aren't trained. They've trained you to deal with them. So he's had to train me to be, anytime I want to talk to him and we're in the same room, I have to go, Heath, can you hear me? Are you listening? Are you paying attention? And then I have to wait for him to go, yeah, pull his face out of his phone. Yeah. And then I can talk.
But you drive me nuts. I'm not going to lie, because you talk with pause gaps.
Oh,
so like, you'll be like, hey, and I'll be like, and I'll pause my video and I'm like, what? And you start talking and then you finish and you leave or you start doing something and I hit play. And as soon as I hit play, you start talking again and I have to pause it and then you're done. And I hit play. I think you watch me and you're like, I'm going to be quiet until he starts watching me. Like, I'm like, or if I'm trying to edit a video and I can't hear the sound and I'm like,
you do that to me when I'm editing. You come in and start talking like crazy. The thing is, if like my kids, if we're like sitting in here, like relaxing at night and we're all on our phones, I can talk to any of them at any time and they can hear me and pay attention and it doesn't take away from anything. Heath needs like a cowbell and a zapper to get his attention.
I got ADHD.
So I talk like I talk to other people. Forget that that's not how you operate. It's a process. It's a work in progress over here. We'll figure it out.
I think it's as good as it's going to get. So you just better adapt to it.
Right. I'll just break
Lyle's
your phone.
wife has the hearing aids. You know what? I think I would say probably more guys have hearing loss than women because we're dumber. We do dumb stuff.
Yeah, a lot of guys. Well, when
we'll
I first
guns,
met
we'll run chainsaws. We'll have loud stereos in our cars.
Goes,
women aren't this dumb.
We don't do that.
Like
when I first met,
but I have noticed that there is a fair amount of women
won't even let me talk. There, he said, "Hey, do you want to go sight in guns with my dad and brothers?" And I was like, "Sure." So we go out to it was like a field.
Justin.
Where did we go?
My Uncle Sid's probably.
I don't know. It was like a big open field somewhere.
It was my Uncle Sid's. That's where we always used to go.
So there we are. And we got there after they were already there. And they're just shooting. And I was like, where do you like your earphones, whatever, to put on? And he's like, we don't have those. I said, are you kidding me? You're going to just shoot these guns like this?
Your ears just ring for a couple of days, then you're good. Because
it's not just one shot. Like hunting is one shot and that still damages your hearing. But this was repeated. I was like, no, never again. Like I will never. So from that point on, I think I educated everyone. And then they started wearing hearing protection to sight and guns. We bring hearing protection out into the woods with us when we're hunting. Put them on before you shoot. Like you can't get your hearing back.
See, Lyle, I have it in both ears, but it's from shooting guns. It's from having a stereo system when I was younger. and it's from working on jets in the
Yeah,
military.
the jets, I think, did you really
They
bad.
did me in.
That's way,
Like,
way loud.
There were times when I was in the back of a C-130, which for those of you who don't know, it's a cargo plane, and the back ramps can open, so it opens completely. So it's like a big, huge aluminum tube, and I've been in the back of that with it facing the runway when F-16s take off full afterburner. That'll leave your head hurting. Like,
Yeah.
oh my gosh, like a sound cannon. You don't realize how loud a jet can be until you hear them one after another after another. And by the first one, there's nothing, you're done already.
Oh, well, that's why you bring hearing protection if you go to like an air show. That is crazy.
But you
loud.
can't wear it all day at work. You just can't. And you don't know they're doing it.
Tyler, tuning in from Vancouver. Welcome.
Sherry can just, we got a funny story about that. Rach can tell the story.
Keith disappears in stores too.
I was helping you.
I don't even know what you were doing. I don't think you know what you're doing.
Well, you got to tell them the story.
Well, I shared it. I did talk about it in a video.
Yeah, but not everyone.
But if you didn't see the video. So the one thing, like Keith and I don't really buy each other gifts for Christmas. We are grown adults and we just buy ourselves whatever we want.
If I want it and don't have it, you can't afford it either.
No, I said, don't buy me. Don't worry about
especially me
buying me anything unless it's like a surprise trip to Europe or something. Like that's about the only thing that to me would be worth you having to worry about buying me at Christmas time. But I said, I did want to get just a pair that fit me of women's Carhartt overalls that are insulated, the bibs, because it's so cold outside. And I thought they would make it a lot nicer out there. And I had snow pants, but they kept falling down. I kept feeling I had to pull them up. So that's all I wanted. And we were out shopping for something else. And so we went and we were looking at the store for these. And we walked all around the store. Somehow I lost Heath. He just disappeared. I don't know. We were together and then we weren't. So I found him. And I'm standing there waiting for him. And he's nowhere to be found. And I'm looking all around. And then I get a text from one of my kids. And I answer the text. And I'm still like looking everywhere. Like, where did he go? And so then I pull up my phone. And I text him, like, found them. And then instantly there's a man's head voice right here. And says, okay. And I screamed at like the top of my lungs. I'm very easily startled to begin with. My kids will all attest. It's unnecessary how easily I am startled. And I will scream and stare at you and scream at you when I see you. Oh, I think I forgot to tell the part.
Yeah, you didn't tell him you kicked me.
I kicked him in the middle of the store. It was my reaction. I had no say in it. It was my body. I was like, ah! And I screamed and then I, bam, kicked him. And no one came and checked on me. It was a shame. So I could have died in the middle of Dunham's. Nobody cared. But yeah, be careful, Ted. You never know. Sherry might sneak up on you and scare you.
We never do bring out hot drinks. I used to bring hot chocolate for my kids when I would take them hunting. That was fun. The old Stanley thermos.
Bring a hot drink. Well, I mean, I think sometimes, like in the summer, I'll bring water out. But even then, you don't have a lot of time to drink it.
Yeah.
But
I did get her a sauna, though. She's always wanted a sauna, so I got her one, and then I burned myself.
Very randomly. For years, I've been like, I'd like a sauna. You just get one of those little personal saunas. And he's like, why would you want that? Those are pieces of crap, blah, blah, blah.
They sort of are, but they work, I guess. Some guys at work said they work. So I was like, well, if they work, I'll get her one. And
yeah,
we set it up today, and she used it, and then I went and got in it. And there's a little puck in there that the steam comes out of.
That's where you're supposed to put your Chinese medicine in.
Yeah, I stepped in, and that thing went off right next to my foot and burned my sensitive foot skin.
I knew that would be very hot because I read the directions.
I didn't. You didn't tell me. See, I told my kids, I was like, if you go in the sauna, be careful of this. Rachel's like, I hope he gets burned.
I didn't know you were going in until you were in, and it was too late then. Oh, man. Lyle's wife is 4'11". She would be easy to lose in a store.
I bet my daughter still drives closer to the steering wheel.
But, no,
what
not
is
anymore.
With these young girls,
you know why she does? You know why she did? Because my daughter's taller than me. all my kids are taller.
She puts
than
the
me,
seat
but
like
the
full
seats-
forward and full up.
When
I
no,
can't even get in the car.
when I go to get in the car after one of them has driven it, I have to move it back. I said, what sense does this make? I am exponentially shorter than all of you. Why? My legs aren't that long. How are you all riding in this car? She did it because she didn't know you could raise the seat up. She didn't know seats could go up. So she couldn't see over. No, she didn't know that was an option. So she couldn't see over the steering wheel until her boyfriend was like, well, just raise it up. She's like, do what? He's like, that button that moves it forward, just lift it up.
I swear my kids are super smart too.
It's just sometimes the simple things. So now she sits back normal. She's like, oh, well, this is great.
I'll tell you what, it's treacherous out there right now because we have ice.
The
and
worst
then the
part,
water's on top of it, or the little bit of snow.
So to go fill the boiler, if we go out this door on our, I don't know, the main level, and then you have to walk up a hill to get to the boiler, which is fine unless it's icy. And then it is going up is treacherous, coming back down. It's not a huge hill, but it's enough that it will take you out if you're not careful. So it's been raining all day. Now it's freezing probably.
Yeah, it's going to be again. The
So,
snow,
yeah,
I'm so over it, man. It makes everything more difficult.
Justin
everything.
says it's snowing like crazy in Ontario.
Yeah, and Mike said it's pouring rain in New York.
Yeah, I will take the snow like this versus pouring rain. I don't want mud. I do not like when the mud comes.
I like frozen solid ground with no snow cover, or 60 degrees and a light breeze and 40s at night and no precipitation. My dad could control the weather. We didn't know this.
He did. His dad had dementia. And so at the end of his life, we were visiting him like this summer. And he said, oh man, glad that heat. We just had like a week of awful heat. So Heath was like, man, I'm so glad that heat finally broke. He goes,
was like when the temp finally broke.
Yeah. And what did he say?
He goes, I did that.
I did that.
And we're like, how'd you do that? He goes, well, I was walking around the car this way and it kept getting hotter and hotter. So I turned around and started going the other way and it cooled down. And Rachel says,
oh, really? How long did that take
you do that for? He says, 7 days. And I got tired, went inside.
It's like if I knew he had this power, I'd have had him going the correct way all the time.
Yeah. It was just so funny. I was like, I did that. Like, you did? How did you control that? Did you see the video?
I have not. I'll check it out though. Those 4920s or 501Ps, once you poured them up, man, they're a monster.
Based on that comment, Mike, I feel like you're pretty excited about it. I mean,
they run great, man.
They're loud.
No one expects it out of a 50cc saw.
Your one saw is so loud.
What one is it you say is my loudest? Is it the 7310? I think it might be.
I'm like, I know it when I see the bar.
Well, I switch bars all the time. Well,
I don't know, but I have my inner ear protection, and then I put the muffs on because I have sensitive hearing because I still have my hearing.
It's just called hearing.
Sensitive hearing. My eyes are also sensitive to sunlight, so I have to wear sunglasses all the time.
She's quite high maintenance, folks.
It's okay.
Yeah, the 4920, Justin, and the 501P are pretty similar. I believe the 501P is the pro grade saw and the 4920 is not. I don't know what the differences are for the 4910. It's like the 620 and the 590. It's a very similar saw, but they're built differently. One costs more. Supposed to be better because it costs more, but people generally like both of them, I think. So I will say though, if I did a video comparing, because you guys know me on Hardworking Man, one of my biggest things that I enjoy doing is comparing things and showing people the differences, whether it be between brands or between sizes of machines or between, a box store splitter and a $20,000.
Right.
I show the differences so that people can make a more educated decision on what's better for them. because it's hard to find that information from a non-biased person. And I try to be non-biased. I share what I like. I share what I don't like.
Mm-hmm.
I try not to be negative. But so I made a video comparing the Echo 620p, which a lot of people say is one of the best values in pro grade saws. And I compared it to a Husqvarna 372. And people, man, they let me have it on Facebook. They're not even comparable, like blah, blah, blah. I'm like, they are comparable because a comparison is putting two things up next to each other and comparing them to see what the differences are. They're not equal. They are comparable because you can compare them. So I showed the difference in weight. I showed the difference in cutting speed. I showed the difference in vibration. I showed the differences. So you can decide for yourself if spending an extra $400 is worth it for the gains of the 70cc Husqvarna versus the 60cc Echo. And one thing that shocked me the most that I didn't even really notice or pay attention to till I was editing, when I did the RPM test, just showing it on the tachometer, the vibration in the Echo 620p versus the Husqvarna 372, which isn't even arguably as smooth as the 500 series, was crazy difference. And that Echo, that handle's dancing and bouncing all over, and then the Husqvarna is just sitting there. And Husqvarnas have always been known as a smooth running saw. And I'm not a Husqvarna fanboy. Husqvarna I'm probably on their least favorite list of social media because their mower and their customer service. And I've seen more and more about it every day. Just with the way that company is being run these days, it's not headed in the right direction. They make great saws, but the customer service is headed in the wrong direction, I think. And I even saw a post today about a dealer. It's my turn to talk. Rachel, don't sigh. A dealer that's like, oh my gosh, Husqvarna just literally sold them a brand new display, sold them everything to go on the display, sold it to him for his dealership. And I don't know all the ins and outs, or, there's two sides to every story. And then they told him a new dealership is opening up 7 miles away, and they would no longer sell him saws because he only carried the pro grade saws, and this new dealership was going to carry the full lineup. He's like, I just bought this entire display, and they won't sell him saws anymore.
Why would I give him the option of also carrying both?
I don't know. Like I said, there's two sides to every story. But
that's right. Jerry is giving it to you.
The floor is yours.
Well,
I got stories.
I know. It's kind of funny because with Heath working afternoons and it's like quiet here in the evenings, like a couple of the kids work random evenings. So a lot of times it's just me and like one or two, and then they're just kind of in their own little world. So
tell Justin early February, I'm hearing.
He didn't ask.
They did. Can't wait.
Can't wait. That's not a question.
I know, but you're just giving him.
It's not a question.
I just wouldn't want to talk. I was going to.
He just interrupted me.
Keep going.
Anyways, so recently I have called sister-in-laws just to chat. I don't call them often. We don't talk. I haven't really sat on the phone and talked with people in a long time.
You haven't been able to.
No, but so I call them for some question about something. And the one I ended up talking to for over 4 hours. And we were like, how are we still talking? This is crazy. I said, well, clearly no one here listens to me because I've got a lot to say. And then a different night, same thing. I talked to it was before Christmas. So we were kind of talking about Christmas and snap it. Talking about
it's a runner's beer.
Things to do with his dad. And there was a lot. So that's why I called. And then we just caught up. We hadn't really talked in a long time, a year or two, because we don't live by them. So we only see them once a year at Christmas, basically. And that's not really a good time to talk. So her and I talked till 2 a.m. It was crazy. Heath was lying next to me at this point. You would come home from work and just went to bed while I sat there talking. And I go, oh my gosh, I can't even handle that I talked this much. I'm embarrassed.
Night, Lyle. Keep going. I'm just answering these people in the comments.
I said good night, Lyle.
He is an interrupter. He is terrible. This is if you ever have the chance to meet Heath in person, just know. Don't take it personal if he just talks over top of you and interrupts you. He can't help it. Good night, Lyle. And thank you for the congrats on the 5,000. I'm pretty happy. Thank you all. If you're new here since I said thank you, I really appreciate all of you. I appreciate you all tuning in. I was nervous to do my own live. I don't know why. I get nervous about weird things sometimes. I was like, what if no one comes on here? So thank you all for being here. I do appreciate it. And thanks for tuning into the channel. And yeah, I'm on Facebook, daring to put my stuff on Facebook, even though I get a lot of criticism on there, but it's okay. Most of it doesn't hurt my feelings. Sometimes it just makes me, oh, we lost the light, Heath. One of our ring lights just went out for some reason. We lost the light. What happened?
This one?
Yeah.
Oh, it still has power.
It looks really weird. Oh, there we go.
Overheated.
Move this one over there, maybe. This looks like weird lighting now. Sorry, guys.
Tech support.
Tech support. Yeah, Heath's my tech support now. We tried. It's just so dark. This part of our house has no lighting. Like the wrong way. Fireplace is probably the brightest thing in the room right now. I have Christmas lights that go around the perimeter of the ceiling
help us put in can lights
because we don't have any. You can plug in a lamp and like flip the switch up. It's an older house, so there's not good lighting. Our kitchen and dining room, we have beautiful lights in now, and it's so bright, and I love it. It's like walking. My daughter said it best when we got it all like done, because it's been a long time coming. She's like, I feel like I'm in a catalog. It's so beautiful. So that's really nice to have. In March, Cherry March.
Who's coming over in March?
Yeah. Oh,
we lost another one. Apparently those only last that long.
That's all right. I think it's time. I've been on here for an hour. I don't know that Heath has much more to say, since we all know Heath's the one talking.
I can't get these to work. Is our power pack dying?
I don't know. Is the power pack? We have it.
Oh, our power pack's dying. That's not even the lights.
Murphy. Funny enough, my maiden name is Murphy. I say Heath should have known.
Power pack's dying. That's all we got, folks.
Yeah. All right. Well, I lost our lights. We have one. You can move this one. Well, no, it's got to get plugged in.
Stay plugged in.
All right.
That's all we got.
All right, guys. I guess this is it. I will. Oh my gosh, stop. That's enough. That's awful.
There, you're beautiful even in the dark.
Sorry. If you just hopped on York Woods, hi. I thank you all. I appreciate each and every one of you. We'll try to do this again soon. Thanks, John. So have a good night, everyone. Want to say bye, Heath?
Bye, everybody. I was trying to be quiet.
I know. Thank you. Bye.
That didn't last long running.